Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our playthrough of Stellaris. In our last episode, we had kind of talked about what we want to do in Stellaris, and I think I've decided that we are at least going to play to the year 2300, so we'll go 100 years into our space empire and see where we are at that point, and then we'll go from there. So we won't have to worry about a specific goal. We're just going to kind of see what happens, because we don't want to have to plan too much out. Now, if you remember, we're coming down here to build a frontier outpost in Convibe, and the hope is that we will be able to uplift these weird fungus people that we found. Oh, where are they? On Jurg Faluk, which is a... what type of world is this again? An Arctic world. Okay. So that is the current plan going on there, and we are continuing to explore the southern reaches of the galactic spiral arm we're in. We are again kind of choked off up here because of the empires that we've come across. This looks like the area we need to expand into. So, what do we have people doing? Our science ships are sciencing. This guy is going off to build our frontier outpost. And infrastructure-wise, we are building some new power plants to increase our power usage. How are we doing here on the surface? Does anybody... we don't have a lot of minerals yet. We may need to wait a minute. We moved some populations over here, which may have been a mistake. We're not sure yet. That group's really happy. Okay. But we're continuing to grow our slave population here on Quenicuplos. And then on Baldurk, there's not much we can do here. We'll be able to build some factories here. Oh no, we can't even do that. We have to have a planetary administration before we can really do anything here as well. Well, that's not great. Well, we'll figure that out in a minute. And then here we're building our colony ship so we can colonize the large Arctic world and then the core system. In Core 4, we were going to try and colonize. I tried landing troops on it just to try and take it, but it doesn't let us do that. Instead, we will actually have to colonize this planet, but it is another really big dude. So, that is the plan. These ships, why don't you guys go on home to Ix-Athrak? Oh, that's not how we do things. There it is. How about armies land back home, take a break. Let's get time moving here. This guy is just going off to meet the rest of the fleet. We don't have any threats here in the north because we have our vassal state up here as a buffer against anything that may happen. They're starting to expand quite a bit too, it looks like. They may be the next people we have to go to blows with. We'll see what happens. We're not the most well-liked group of space bugs in the galaxy.
System survey complete.
Ooh, we finished the system survey. Where at? What did we find? A little bit of science, a little bit of minerals. Not bad. How about we have you... Have we surveyed this? Yes. There was nothing useful there. Ooh, wait. Okay, we're good. Well, we might as well get you south to get some work going. We're not going to find anything useful up here. Or do we start our battle against the ancient mining drones? I think we might have to start, or do we just leave this alone? Was there anything useful here? There are a ton of planets. What do we have? A molten world, molten, barren, gas giants. It's all barren worlds. I don't believe this is really worth our time trying to take from those, because we'll lose a lot of ships. Let's just keep surveying, shall we? Alright. Ships moving about. Of course, that one science ship is still out and about from our vassals. Like, it's nice that they can that we can move through their space if we need to. But I feel like they might be taking up parts of our, like maybe anomalies that we could be finding. I don't know if the computer gets to research anomalies. I'm not sure. It's that kind of thing that worries me a little bit. Oh, wow. Are we near our cap? No, we are not near our cap at all. We do have some minerals here. I want to try and keep using our minerals and continue to improve our planets. Can we do anything here? We do have this barren... what can this science lab become? We can finally build our bio lab and get more science. That'll work. Nice. Alright. 153. Here we have Grajalan, which we can't get rid of these yet, can we? No, we don't have the technology to remove dangerous wildlife yet. Can't do anything there. On Equapolos, we have a planetary administration, so we can build some major upgrades here. So there are some primitive farms, and there are some primitive factories on some of these places. I think we want to go ahead and start improving these at this point to improve our mineral. But every time we put an improvement in, remember, it's going to cost us energy. And for a while, we had trouble keeping that going. And we're going to have a whole bunch of energy get sucked up when this colony ship finishes, because it's a little bit early. We've got 15 months in our Tundra World research. So that is not perfectly timed. I think what we need to do is there any energy we can harvest here? No. What can you upgrade? Can you do more? Alright, yeah, let's just go ahead and get more science. Let's do that for now. Alright. Time to go a little bit longer.
Construction complete.
What did we finish? See, there we go. Sucked up a whole bunch of our resources to build this colony ship. Does it tell us what's on the ship? Like what kind of population is on it? No, it does not. But we know for a fact that it is these Arctic people. So it is going to make its way up to Nakor. That is its long-term plan. I think it goes kind of slow, so that may take a while.
Complete.
Ooh, lots of construction getting done. Also, zoom in here a bit. These two fleets can merge together. Where are you guys? We can get down here as well, so we can just make one giant fleet. We can build a couple more ships. Let's do that here where the fleet's at, so they don't have to go real far. There we go. And who else finished construction? Spaceport here. Oh, again, just our fleets are just thrown throughout the space. Go to Vokon as well, please. Waiting on this construction to happen down here finally. Taking just a bit of time. There goes our colony ship. Away you go. Don't forget...
Evading hostile fleet.
Oh no. More space amoebas. Yeah, we're going to have to come down here and do some more space amoeba killing. Ooh. We have a tropical world. Our Ymors could inhabit. Size 19. Could be useful. Let's see. So, more space amoebas. Figure out what to do there.
Complete.
Trimba finished building that one spaceship for us. Science ship, science ship. Our colony ship is moving. That looks fine. All of our armies are in Ixathrak. Okay. Let's see here. I feel like once we get our colony ship, we're going to need to do some major building, so I'm also holding a little bit of minerals back just for that reason. Kind of let time go by. Science ships are still going. I don't know where are you running to? Okay, you ran to there. You've evaded enough hostiles. Go here instead. Thank you. And actually, if all these ships are here, let's get into one big fleet if we could. Thank you. We can't have you named that. We should really call this Ixadar's Hammer, is what we'll call this fleet, because it is going to go and show our foes who's boss. Who is around here that we have a problem with? More space amoebas. Right here. Let's go take care. Can I just do that? There we go. Let's go take care of some space amoebas.
Complete.
And we finished Gradualin. Finished building that more advanced biology lab, it looks like. Ooh, we can get some more physics down here. I mean, engineering. Might as well keep that going. Keep our science up and going. Our colony ship has arrived. So what happens if we go here and we click on our colony ship and we click on this? Alright. So even though we have a species that is a tundra species, we have to have the technology to colonize that planet. We can't just do it based on having a species born on that planet type. It's another thing we've learned. Okay. Well, that colony ship, in the meantime, will just go ahead and go get in orbit here, so that you're in the right place when the time comes. So, frozen worlds, you can just build a station on. That's it. Okay.
System survey complete.
We finished out the system survey here. Found some good energy. We'll be able to build a station on. Ooh, look at our... See, again, our energy is just taking a dive. I tell you what. Let's see. Let's just keep going. Survey this system here. Ooh, we keep finding planets. Another tundra planet that we need to check out. Look at that. A bunch of barren and toxic worlds, but then another tundra. Okay. I like it. Our fleets are about to engage the space amoebas.
Research complete.
When we finish some research. Lots happening. Yes, we surveyed. What research did we complete? Blue crystal capacitors. Okay. Crystalline entities store stellar radiation within their prismatic bodies and can focus it to emit laser-like beams. Using the sapphire type's prismatic pattern as a base, we can construct laser capacitors that produce energy at a similar wavelength. New research. Awesome. So we can do blue lasers, hyperlane mapping, a rare technology. Although we do not travel through hyperspace, mapping the galaxy's extensive hyperlane network gives us a clear advantage against those who do. So we'd be able to see the hyperlanes that are used by other species. Or we can get these survey speed up, but that's not really a big deal. Let's see. That would take a long time. Let's do it. Let's see what we can find. It's a rare technology. Let's find out what happens. It'll take a while, a couple years, but that's okay. And I want to look at, let's go to our ship designer. And let's take a look at these things here. So, if we look at a red laser, does 1.64, has an accuracy of 82%, a range of 15, costs 2.5 crystals. Does extra armor penetration. Cooldown is 3.75. Okay. These guys, less damage, less accuracy, less range. Why would we ever want to use these? Damage 5 to 10. I mean, it does 1 extra damage. But overall, our lasers are just better. These are dumb. They don't use less power. Is there something better about the large size ones? I mean, just barely. And again, the accuracy is just not good. Other than slightly better range on the medium and large, I can see no reason I would want to use these. They're inferior to lasers. I guess maybe if you needed laser technology and it wasn't popping up for you in research because you were a culture that started with, say, missiles as your main weapon, that would be a reason to get these, just so you can get the research done. But for us, it's not worth building. We're going to go without those. All right, fleet, get going. Ooh, here we come, space amoebas. Ooh, there's a habitable planet here, too. Another tropical planet. Come on, get them. Get those space amoebas.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Here we go. Get to watch this pop off again. I love watching those missiles go. Woo! And while that battle was taking place, we found an anomaly. A large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit around this moon, possibly remnants of some kind of massive fleet action. Yeah, get some research going for us there. Take it, space amoebas. They are doing mostly energy damage. So again, our shields are really helping, but we're going to lose a Corvette. That happens.
Situation log updated.
I'm okay with losing a single Corvette to that combat. You guys go home and get repaired. Where are you going to head to? Yes, back to Vulcan. That's alright. We need to build 2 more Corvettes to replace the ones we have lost here as well. There we go. And we now have a new system we can safely survey and some debris in space to look at. We will have to wait for a ship to free up to take care of that. One of our science ships down here. Alright. Time go by.
Complete.
We have our timed project. We have the anomaly we're researching. Our fleet combat. And Grajlin finished building that upgrade on the surface that we had it going. Okay. Again, we're just waiting a minute to have this to finish out our 4 months on our tundra colonization, and the core will be ready to go. And then we're going to plow into the minerals here. Ooh. Other than that, we can watch the space grazers fly around space. Okay. Finished our anomaly research as well. There is clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit to Mothalum IC. Trying to figure out what that is in Roman numerals, or they just meant to say IC. At some point in the last 5,000 years, the surface on one side of the moon is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from the ICS Gariba have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is testament to their advanced technology. Science Officer Slaruni is preparing an expedition to head down to the derelict halls and look for valuable technology. Intriguing.
Situation log updated.
And that happened last time. We're going to have him do that. We failed that. We didn't get anything cool out of it. We're going to try it out again, though. Go do that project, buddy. Okay. That gives us a new special research there. We'll have him do. Alright. Oh, we are so close to having our research done. Our frontier outpost is finally finished. We have now claimed this part of space. So that means we need to start working on these people here. So let's grab our construction ship. And we're going to build an observation outpost on Jurg Ferluk.
Research complete. Construction complete.
Frontier outpost is done. We already looked at that. The spaceport finished building our extra ship, so we're at our fleet max again. And we can now colonize Tundra worlds. Beautiful. So what's that unlock for us here? Tropical world colonization. Oh. Tropical world colonization. Cleared tile blockers of the dangerous wildlife. Or the ability to get a new edict, up our monthly influence. We're kind of getting low on our influence every month. Our frontier outposts are eating up quite a bit. We have an edict on. Wait a minute. Something happened. Leaders? Factions? No, it's in our government. You know what it is? We can turn off our crystal sonar edict. We don't need that. That'll get us back a little more influence. The hardest thing to get. You know, we are just... Tropical worlds may be the next thing we need to colonize. I'm going to say yes. Let's go for tropical worlds. Ooh, that's not bad. 35 months? The amount of science we're getting now? That's pretty good. Build this observation outpost.
Complete.
And what do we do? Service QNX Athrak. Sounds good. Oh, what am I doing, folks? We need to colonize Nakor. We're just paying for this spaceship to hang out in space. Where are you at? There you are. I need you to colonize this planet. And now, where do we want to put this sucker? So did our initial colony site on Rajlin, is that what became our planetary administration? Yes, that's what upgraded to it. So, huh. You guys are pretty happy to be here, actually. Let's see. So it is mineral, food, and energy. No science. So we don't want any science nearby. So let's colonize. We want food, mineral, and energy production to be increased in the long run. Food, mineral, and energy. We don't want to waste a tile. Well, I guess we'll have to waste until we can remove that noxious swamp tile blocker. So long term, this is probably our best bet. I don't see any better ones for us. This has nothing to really increase. Energy there, and energy is kind of what we need. So yeah. That is where you guys will colonize. Thank you. Let them land there. We're spending more per month energy, we know that. We've completed the repairs on the Ixodar's hammer fleet. Ooh, also, there's a couple fleets here we need to include. There we go. Look at that, boys. Look at that fleet. We are becoming a powerhouse in space. There is also no reason for us to allow space amoebas to continue to survive inside of our borders. Take care of them. Ooh, man, that draining our energy until that colony's done, it's gonna suck. But we can survive it. Alright. Well, the new colony is here. It's getting set up. That'll take 12 months. We'll just wait on that. What are we at time-wise here? 26 minutes in the episode. We can wait another month because I want to see something on the next year. Alright, we've turned over to the next year. Here's what I wanted to check. Contacts. The Allied Rishethi Holdings. They're still at negative 12. They're at disloyal. Oh, we have to wait 9 more months. How is this going, though? How's their feelings about us happening? Every year they're getting a little bit happier. I don't like how their relative power of subjects keeps increasing. They're still inferior to us in almost every way. It's going to be tempted to declare a war on them as soon as that time goes by and just take this planet. Be like, hey, had enough. I mean, that would have been the easier way. If we had just taken this planet in the first place, they would be nothing. I mean, we would own this already. I don't know. Might have been a better idea. What's their fleet look like right now? They have a 262 strength fleet. That's nothing compared to us. Oh well. Close that map. Oh! Let's get centered on our galaxy instead. Our part of the galaxy. Alright, and a little more time goes by. See if anything else exciting happens this episode.
Good work. Our new observation post has come online, and its staff has begun studying the primitive civilization on the planet below.
Alright. So... more Betharian stone. Yes, that is what we're looking for. That's awesome. Okay. So we have our observation outpost up here.
Observation posts house teams of scientists conducting research and remotely observing primitive species on the planets they orbit.
Alright, so what can we do? An effort is made to rapidly elevate the native civilization to the space age. The time takes is dependent on their current level of technology. We have to have the policy native enlightenment allowed. What are they in right now? They're already in a space age, so that's okay. We don't even need to worry about that. What else can we do? Right now, we're doing passive observation. We're getting 3 science a month. We could be aggressive. The natives are aggressively studied and live specimens frequently collected to learn as much as possible about their biology and culture. Causes 6. Or we could do infiltration. Covert infiltration. Agents are genetically modified to appear as members of the native population and sent to infiltrate their society. They will gradually replace world leaders and prepare the planet for annexation by us. I say we do this. Let's see what happens if we can just make the people want to be us. It's going to cost us quite a bit. We have enough stockpiled energy, I'm not worried. It's going to eat into our science a little bit, but let's do it. Yeah, I know, negative monthly balance. And I guess this bar is going to slowly fill up
Special project complete.
as time goes by. The team, under Science Officers, finished their expedition. Sadly, the wreckage ship deserves too badly damaged. Alright, we didn't get any cool technology, but we did get some experience, and we are going to be making a place where we can build an outpost for an extreme amount of engineering. That was right here. Well, we have expanded our empire's borders. We've built our observation post. And we're going to try to, over time, turn these people to, oh, that's not going too bad, into our culture by infiltrating them so that they will join us. That'll be great. How is Nakor doing? We still getting set up? Yep, got 10 months to go. So we've accomplished quite a bit. We're going to continue heading south and see if we can take over this planet of in the Conviab system on the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Thanks for watching, everybody. We hope to see you soon.